At your best.
Yes. Okay. So I guess I will just keep on talking, keep on blabbing on here.
You don't have to, man. I'm here.
Well, it's me and you taking this next one away, Addicted. Are you ready?
Hell yeah, I'm ready. Let's see if the players are ready.
Let's see if they're ready, man. It looks like White Raw's ready before you even ask the question. Dimaga needs 1 second before we get this going. Shakira's Plateau is going to be that map. CVP is going to be the matchup. Of course. I'm absolutely stoked to see this next one. Tiger Sheepskin is not ready. As I give out the troll thumbs. Let's rock and roll, man. Go out there from Dimaga. Good luck, have fun, good game. The countdown has begun. The Mortal Kombat has started. And these players are going to fight to the death. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pros and scrubs, welcome to IMBAtv, where everything is imbalanced. Holy freaking crap, Addicted! What a star-studded matchup. We've got Dimaga fighting White Raw here at the Money Talks. White Raw coming back for week number 2 of this, bringing that cash flow in at about $300. Hopefully he can win that from just a couple of matches, man. That would be pretty sweet. Now, Dimaga, though, He's made his comeback, man. He's made his comeback known. Everybody knows who Dimaga is. He's down here in the bottom left-hand corner. He has that red Zerg. Hell yes! And over here in the bottom right-hand corner, starting with a Forge Fast Expand, we do see White Raw. He's that blue Protoss. He's got that pylon out here in the natural expansion area. He's moving that probe across the map subtly to go and see what's going on, do that little bit of scouting. Now, the one thing here, man, is Dimaga has come back. He's come back. He's fought the odds off, man, and now it's White Raw's turn to pick the map, and since he picked this map, man, I'm pretty sure he's got some special tactics underway for him, especially with this type of spawning positioning.
Yeah, I'm totally not surprised by this map. I mean, a lot of Protoss players favor this map against Zerg, Shakira's Plateau, man. Very easy to fast expand on, with the Forge, of course, simply because the ramp is so narrow, man. You can definitely defend it easy if roaches are incoming, and the wall-off should be defended pretty easy. And like you said, positions like this, air can be quite interesting, and White Raw, a player that loves playing with warp prisms, he can definitely favor that, especially with, you know, again, a map with such a big main, a small natural. Now the big main allows a lot of hidden play. I mean, if you don't explore it, if Dimaga doesn't explore his full main, then you can definitely see a warp prism just transforming in a corner and just warping in a few units and surprising Dimaga. And we have to wait and see if that will happen at any point. Now, White Raw tried to deny the expansion going after Dimaga, but it went down anyway, and we'll see an expansion, no doubt, from White Raw very soon as he goes Forge first, expansion second. He probably will throw down a gateway and then a cannon following up that.
You know, Addicted, it's interesting enough to see him going with the Forge first into this. Looks like he's not feeling the most comfortable in this next matchup, due to the fact that earlier in the first series we saw him go with that Nexus first into Forge expand. We even saw that last week when he fought in the PvP on the King of the Hill Money Talks. So, you know, it's interesting to see the fact that he is going to go for this. Now, Dimaga does need to pause for 1 minute. He's got a telephone call, man. It looks like he's got other Zerg players calling him up, letting him know what's going on, trying to help him out there in the background and all that. So, you know, whatever. We'll see what's going to happen.
It's his girlfriend saying, "You better win this.
You better win this. You got to take me out to dinner, sucker."
That's right. And then Dimaga replying, Why'd I have to listen to you? I don't see a ring on your hand." But we'll have to wait and see what will happen.
The speculation right now is just, it's just that. It's speculation. But let's find out, man. We're back into the game. The telephone call is over. He has hung the phone up, thrown it on the ground, and yelled at it here. So now we see White Raw with the probe. He's moving out. He did scout out what's going on. These two Zerglings are going to chase that probe down. The Overlord here from Dimaga, very nicely so. It will get aggressive on that photon cannon. He did not move it out. It just barely gets out of range. No, it will take a couple of volleys. Looks like 3 volleys in total against that Overlord because he did not move it out sooner. But once he realized the photon cannon was coming down, he did go ahead and move it over. Now, White Rod does have his gateway forming. He's got this partial wall off going down. He will get that cybernetics core soon enough. He's going to have a, he's got the option, Addicted, to go on full wall off or go on semi, a soft wall. So it'll be interesting to see what his decision is from there. Now, White Raw has got this probe out here. He is doing a little bit more scouting, and it looks like he will find this third base.
Yeah, he will find it, but I don't think he's going to be surprised. I mean, he went to scout for the specific purpose to see if there is a third, and that will give him plenty of information, such as it won't be a 2-roach bust, and it will be a very macro-oriented play by Dimaga. I mean, Dimaga with his 3 base, he can do a lot, man. He can really macro up, while White Raw is trying to macro up his own 2 base. And let's see what White Raw's reflection on that will be now. He's trying to spread his pylons for better vision. And the interesting thing will be is, now that White Raw has seen that third base stuff, what is he going to transition into himself? I mean, he could go for Robo, he could go for Mass Gateways, he could even go for Air. And whatever he does, I'm sure it will be some kind of special tactics, because that's what he loves, man. That's what part of his play, that's what makes him unique. And the good thing about this show match stuff is both players are unique. I mean, they both have special builds and special units that they love to use, and that makes them the players that they are, the famous players that the community loves and likes to watch.
Absolutely, man, and they love to see I love to see these guys battle it out over and over again. I don't care the maps, I don't care the styles, I just want to see it happen because it's StarCraft, man, and it's going on. We do see White Raw laying down a couple of these assimilators here inside his natural expansion, going to be getting that gas income rocking and rolling for him, because you know what? He's got the Stargate out. Stargate, Stargate, Stargate. Will we see another one? I absolutely hope so. We could see those that Phoenix play coming out there, harassing and haranguing those queens, taking down the drones and doing some nice scouting and nice damage overall. Now, White Raw does send one Zealot up. He will scout out this third base once again, seeing the fact that there are only a few drones on it. The Zerglings do come out and they do some damage. What's the
He's gonna... I saw him play this. I saw him doing this in a ladder match yesterday. He could very well Mothership Rush off 2 bases.
Yeah.
Now I saw him streaming yesterday, though. So I think it was yesterday or earlier today, and he was asking the chat, well, guys, do you want me to Mothership Rush? And they were like, yeah, do it. And they just did it, man.
Oh, man.
And he had Void Rays, he has Carriers, and then he had a Mothership, and it was against the Zerg player as well. So this is very possible, and White Raw, he's 2-1 ahead, so there is a room to fool around, and there's a carrier. He's definitely going to Mothership Rush.
Oh, dude. It's not only just the Mothership, but it is the Carrier Rush as well. When will the Mothership be coming out? That's the question I've got in my mind, whether we're going to see it or not. The Carriers are big enough for me. I am so glad to be seeing these Carriers on the way out, man. But, oh my god, Dimaga with the Money Scout, the Overseer. He goes right over the top of those, right over the top of the fleet beacon. He sees the Carriers being made right now in the background. Here comes the Gravitronic Booster Catapult here for the Carriers, for the Interceptors, and good God, Dimaga, he spotted it out here, Addicted. He knows what's to come. He knows the third base is on the way. He absolutely knows about the Carriers, and you know what his reaction is? He's got a Spire coming down on the way. With that Spire coming out, he will be able to get out those mutas. He will be able to do some nice damage. He's even got the Infestation Pit brewing. So in case the fact that there is the Mothership out there to cloak the units, he can lay down that fungal growth if all of his Overseers do perish or die once the attack comes in. But White Raw, man, holy crap, going with Carriers. This is definitely something special. This is definitely something awesome.
It is. The interesting thing about the match I saw was the Zerg player yesterday, he tried to fight with Infestors, Corruptors, and Hydras, and White Raw was still just absolutely destroying that unit composition. And let's see if we'll see the same for Dimaga. I mean, yeah, he's getting Infestors already, he got the Pathogen Glands for them as well. And is he going to get Hydras? I mean, Hydras amazing against air units. He's definitely getting the Spire, so he'll probably make some Corruptors as well. But I don't know, man. I mean, once those Carriers start to mass up, and you get a Mothership out and some Void Rays, it's a pretty nasty composition to fight against. I mean, Carriers on their own are not the best, but once they build up, they can be so super effective. And on 3 bases, man, a Protoss player can afford so much of them. I think Dimaga needs to try to do something about it. Right now, he's just defending his main base. I mean, 2 carriers. Look how much damage they're causing. Here come the infestors, and oh no, Fungal Growth goes down on one of them. Will that carrier go down? Nope, he has way too much HP. I mean, that carrier, 300 HP and 150 shield is plenty. The queen's trying to defend as well. 1 queen goes down, queen number 2 goes down, queen number 3 might go down as well. Too many interceptors. But here come the corruptors, and I think those corruptors will take 1 or 2 carriers down, maybe both even. Here comes a 3rd carrier to take everything down, and this is definitely some unorthodox play, and I'm loving it.
And you know, I may have said mutas earlier, but what I meant to say was the Corruptors, because the Corruptors are the anti-air. They will take down those carriers. They do so, and it looks like these Corruptors will be moving forward here. One more carrier is out on the field, and it looks like 2 more aren't on the way. This 1 carrier only has a 1 interceptor right now, and it looks, or actually it has 4 interceptors right now, as it looks like Dimaga is going to go ahead and try to find these carriers before they can move out and do any damage. Here come the Zerglings, here come the Roaches. They are barreling across the map now, as more of these Corruptors are coming out to fight off against these carriers. Looks like Dimaga wants to go for some big damage, man. He wants to do some big attacks. He knows it costs a lot to get those carriers out, to get this carrier tech going. He knows the fact that White Rod does not have enough to defend against this, so he is going to go ahead and continue pushing. He's got the Roaches on the right-hand side doing the damage against the cannons. He will take down those cannons. More cannons have been laid down in reaction to this. More infestors coming in. They will lay down those infested Terran, and it looks like he's going to be bringing in that DPS, taking down every carrier that pops out of these Stargates. Addicted, man. Corruptors absolutely the full counter to carriers, and it looks like we do see the GG go down, and Dimaga takes game number 2. I mean, no, sorry, takes his 2nd point, as I totally screwed that up. Yeah, game number 4. Sorry about that, guys.
Wow. Well, that was something different.
Yeah, you can see why BattleNet's taking carriers out of the game, right?
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was such an amazing game right there. I mean, if Dimaga didn't scout that, man, it could have been so different if he didn't scout a double Stargate. Right,
absolutely. Now, Taldarium Altar is going to be our next map, Addicted. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling Forge Fast Expand for White Run. That's why he picked.
Absolutely, I'm feeling that same way, man. Absolutely feeling the same way. Let's go ahead and check it out and get into the next game here, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing, man? How you guys doing out there in the cast? Are you guys ready for this next game?
Nah.
Nah.
Dude, I am. What are you talking about, dude? It's freaking epic.
It absolutely is, man. It absolutely is, especially with those fast carriers. But the carrier's not going to be the answer, man. I mean, they're so easy to get taken down. They're so easy to demolish. And it looks like the next game is up, so we're going to join in on you, Addicted, bringing this non-stop StarCrack action. You know, I'm hyper, I'm crazy, but that's just the way I cast. It's just the way I am, guys. So, you know, we're going to keep it going. But Taldarium Altar is going to be the next map. So, you know, Addicted, man. I mean, White Raw against Dimaga, I'm feeling pretty awesome about this next matchup.
I'm feeling awesome about the whole series, man. I mean, it's going to be an awesome series. I can't wait to see who's going to take them. And White Raw kind of threw that game away last time, man. I mean, he just experimented with that. I mean, going for mothership rushes and carrier rushes in ladder is one thing, but going for the same tactic against a player like Dimaga is a completely different level.
Right.
And, you know, a player like Dimaga scouts it, reacts, and we see what happens. White Raw's craziness got crushed, but this is a completely new game, game number 5 out of this best of 7 series. It's time for... it's time for everyone to stop fooling around and let's see who's going to take the upper hand.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be Addicted and Minion OD taking this one over after the countdown gets going down. But White Raw needs to join the game first. Once he gets in here, then we can get things rocking and rolling here. For all you ladies and gentlemen out there, I hope you're having fun. I hope you're having a good time, and hope everything's working out for you. Yes, I do have a little tiny hangover. That is why I'm non-stop drinking this water. Gotta keep it going, man. Gotta stay hydrated. Stay nice. Stay going. Keep your mind on tack. Even though mine seems to be dropping words left and right, saying mutas instead of corruptors, saying Battle.net is taking out carriers instead of Blizzard taking out the carriers. I mean, come on, man. There's obvious problems with my statements here. So let's get this one going, rocking and rolling right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown has begun. Without temporal distortion, it will end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pros and scrubs, welcome to IMBAtv, where everything is